श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामिनामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतशक्तसुदीननरम् सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथेरारंभे करिमंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीनेरस्मरणे होय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे होय निज वांछित पूरण। Today is Sree Pavitraropani Ekadashi. From today begins the second month of the Chaturmasya. So we have completed 1 month. Because of Purushottam month it became 2 months this time. But it is first month of Chaturmasya Vrata is complete today. The second month begins from today, which means yogurt is not to be consumed starting from today. And we can start taking leafy vegetables. Today anyway we cannot take leafy vegetables. Today is Ekadashi. So from tomorrow we can take leafy vegetables. And from today we are not taking yogurt. And today is a Pavitraropani Ekadashi, a very, very special occasion or Ekadashi that comes in the month of Shravana. Shravana means July, August. Mid-July to mid-August is, Shravan. This time we are in the end of August because of Purushottama, but otherwise it comes between mid-July to mid-August, Shravan. So, in this Shravana, month of Shravana, on the bright fortnight 11th day is Pavitraropani Ekadashi. And starting from today, up to 5 days is the swing festival, the Jhulan Yatra of Shri Radha Krishna. In Vrindavan, in Kamyavan, Ghanshyam Das Babaji, when he was visiting in Kamyavan, he saw Radha Krishna were playing the swing pastimes. The Sakhis are serving them while they are swinging in a nicely decorated swing beneath a Kadamba tree. There is a Kadamba tree, and beneath the tree the swing is hung, and Radha Krishna are performing the swing festival. And there are so many gopis, they are serving Radha Krishna in that mode. Also, Raghava Pandit, no, not Raghav Pandit, Raghav Goswami. Raghav Pandit is Mahaprabhu's time. Raghav Goswami, he also saw, he visited all the 12 forests in Vrindavan. And when he came to Kamyavan, he saw that Radha Krishna are performing this swing pastime, swing festival pastimes. And he showed to Srinivas Acharya, because Srinivas Acharya and others were along with him in Parikrama. He showed, you see, Radha Krishna are, performing the pastimes of Jhulan here in this forest. Also, Narahari Chakravarti has written in his Bhakti Ratnakar about these pastimes. The gopis, or those who are in the Madhura Rasa, the conjugal loving relationship with Krishna, only they have got the eligibility to enter into these pastimes. All the Brajavasis are not eligible for these pastimes. Brajavasis are all greatly fortunate. We are hearing the prayers of Brahma. How fortunate are the Brajavasis? Even the grass and the dust in Vrindavan is holding a very high position. Brahmaji is telling that I don't want to become Brahma, I want to become dust. I want to become grass. I want to become a creeper. Uddhava, he is also praying the same thing. Those who have realized the glory of Supreme Abode, they pray like this. But from this material plane, we are not able to understand the glory of the transcendental realm. So, all the inmates of Braja, be it Shantarasa Bhaktas, Dasyarasa Rasa Bhaktas, Sakhya or Madhurya, all these are called Ragatmikas. Ragatmika means not Shanta, but from Dasya they are called Ragatmikas. Ragatmika means those who are serving the Lord by spontaneity, the spontaneous loving service. That is, manifested in their heart. It is not written in the scriptures. You cannot find in the scriptures that one has to punish Krishna. Krishna is to be bound with the rope and then along with the mortar. No, nowhere in the scripture it is written. Krishna should be given the food that is eaten by the friends. No, it is not. According to Vidhi Marga, it is all improper, inappropriate. It is aparad. It is a grieve offense to even smell the bhoga. Even to smell the bhoga, if you go to Jagannath temple, everyone is not allowed inside the the bhoga mandir, place where it is prepared. So the reason is that we shall not be enjoying the food items even with the eyes or with nose, sometimes with the ears also. What sabji today? We should not enjoy with our material sense organs. If we do so, it is an offense. But the Brajavasis are doing that offense only. The Sakhas, they are eating first. Krishna, you are very powerful, you stand on the ground. We will stand on top of you. They are placing their feet on top of Krishna's shoulders. What kind of bhakti is this? What kind of bhakti is this? We are told that we should not even step on the shadow of a Vaishnava or shadow of Tulsi. It's an offense. It's an offense to step over even the shadow of a Vaishnava or shadow of Tulsi tree. But they are not putting on the shadow, they are directly putting on his shoulders only. But Lord is very much pleased, very happy. And on him standing another person, like this 2-3 chains of persons are standing above him. They are plucking the mangoes or whatever fruits, coconuts. Big coconut tree, very tall. Dates trees, they are very tall. Palm trees are tall. They are standing one over another. 5-6 persons are standing. Krishna is on the bottom. And they are plucking, they are eating. Oh, this is very tasty. Give it to Krishna. The person who is standing beneath this guy, oh, let me also taste if it is sweet or not. He is also tasting. Everyone is tasting before it comes to Krishna. They are all giving their uchishta to Krishna. Krishna is not telling what are you doing. Krishna is very, very blissfully eating it. In Braja, Brahma saw Krishna in a picnic. They are all in a picnic and Krishna is eating foodstuffs with left hand. And also he is eating from the tiffin carriers of his friends also. They are eating. Krishna, this is very tasty today. My mom prepared so nice. You also take. So he is eating. And there is one very, very poor Brahmana. Oh, not Brahmana, very poor Sakha, friend. And he brought, he's a very poor person, so he brought buttermilk, just buttermilk. That is kept in his house for 2 days. Very sour, very, very sour. So, just by opening the lid, it is smelling, sour smell is coming. So, all the sakhas they gave to Krishna, but this fellow is not giving. Please give, please give. No, this is not fit for you to eat. No. Please give. No. Krishna is asking him to give and he is not giving. Krishna is trying to snatch, but he is not even allowing him to snatch. He had put the pot on his mouth and then, quickly gulping the buttermilk so that Krishna will not drink it. But when he was drinking very quickly, it is falling from his mouth, falling from his hands. Krishna is drinking it. Brahma thought, this fellow is so greedy for even the sour buttermilk. He is sour for even such a sour buttermilk. Means he has no proper food also to eat and he is calling himself as Bhagavan. He got totally deluded by seeing this, pastimes. Those sakhas, even they have no entry into the pastimes of Radha Krishna's swing. Even they have no entry. They are so dear. They are so dear. Mother Yashoda is binding. She is punishing. Sakhas are still, they are not punishing. Some, abusive words among friends, it's okay. And some, slapping, these things are okay. But Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they are above Sakhya Rasa. They are punishing. Now, friends think Krishna is equal to us. But Mother... Yes. Friends think that Krishna is equal to them. But Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they think that, Krishna is inferior to us. He is inferior to us and we are superior. We have to punish him. We have to teach him. We have to discipline him. Otherwise, he will become a rascal. He will become mischievous. He will become stupid. Mother Yashoda is thinking Krishna, he will become mischievous fellow. He will become a rascal. What kind of prema is this? What kind of bhakti is this? But Krishna is very much pleased. But even they have no entry into this pastime, swing festival pastimes of Radha Krishna. To become eligible in the pastimes of Radha Krishna, swing festival pastimes, one needs to be in Gopi Anugatya, in the what do you call, one should be following the gopis, the mood of the gopis. Not everyone can get this. So then, why are we observing this swing festival? We have not even developed any love with Krishna in the first place. We have not even become Shanta Bhaktas. Forget about, Madhurya Bhaktas. We have not even become Shanta Bhaktas. Forget about Shanta Bhaktas. We have not even become Vaikuntha Bhaktas. Not even we have trace of attachment to, Vaikuntha or to Vishnu. Now, how can we even think about Radha Krishna swing festival pastimes? These pastimes of Radha Krishna are happening eternally, not 5 days. In Kamyavan, beneath a Kadamba tree, Ghanshyam Das and Raghav Goswami, they saw for these 5 days during the month of Shravana. But these pastimes of spring festival pastimes of Radha Krishna are eternally going on the banks of Radha Kunda. In the month of Kartik, we are singing in the afternoon when we are remembering the pastimes of Radha Krishna. Dola khela vamshi hriti madhupan surya puja khela. Radha kunde sumilana vikaradi vibhushana vamyotkanta mugdha bhavalila sambhoga narmadi riti dola khela vamshi hriti madhupan surya puja khela. In the afternoon, Radha Krishna are meeting in Radha Kunda, on the banks of Radha Kunda. Sambhoga Narmadi Riti, and in their union, there are so many Vikaradi Vibhushan, there are so many kinds of bhavas that are ornamenting their bodies. Not these, necklaces, the bangles, the chains. No, these are not the ornaments. Vikaradi Vibhushana. They are decorated with the various kinds of bhava, Vamyotkantha, Mugdha bhava. These are the various bhavas, the very, very intricate, things, bhavas or transformations in the body. And there, Dola Khela Vamshi Hriti. Dol Khel means the swing festival. On the banks of Radha Kunda, every day in the afternoon, there is this pastimes of swing. All the gopis, they are engaged in serving Radha Krishna. Someone is fanning, someone is garlanding, preparing garlands, someone is offering bhoga, someone is preparing the place, someone is preparing the swing, somebody is fanning. In this manner, all the gopis, the manjaris, they are all engaged in the service all 24 hours. So these pastimes of Radha Krishna are not for 5 days, but for eternity. They are going on every day. But our previous acharyas, they have given us this special facility to observe the swing festival for these 5 days. Even though we have no eligibility to enter into the swing festival pastimes or any pastimes of Radha Krishna because of our lack of devotional strength, because of our lack of submission, lack of faith, we have no eligibility to enter into that realm in the first place. Forget about Radha Krishna swing festival pastimes. But still, our previous acharyas, they have given us this facility only to be engaged more and more in service. Not that we have got eligibility, but to engage us in these special services of Radha Krishna. We are preparing the swing, we are preparing the nice place, we are performing kirtans. Our acharyas have recommended to observe this in the company of the Sankirtan, of Krishna Sankirtan. Not like, okay, I'm swinging the Jhulan and, festival, so many nice food items from evening today onwards. Evening also there will be bhoga. When Radha Krishna is sitting on the swing, nice items will be offered to the Lord, and then after Arati they will be distributed. Oh, from these 5 days, we will get nice prasad after Arati. We should attend Arati from today evening because we will get nice prasad. No, that is not the festival. Our most revered Param Gurudev, Nityaleel Pravishla Bhakti Daita Madhav Goswami Maharaj, he had initiated Hari Smarana Mahotsav starting from today. Now, these days it is not there in the calendar, unfortunately. Even in the calendar it is not mentioned. But our Param Gurudev in his Calcutta, in Calcutta Math, when he was staying, he had started this Hari Smarana Mahotsav for 1 month. Starting from today, Pavitra Rupani Ekadashi, 5-day swing festival, Baladev Purnima. Tomorrow is Rupa Goswami, Gauridas Pandit's disappearance, and Baldev Purnima is coming. Then Lalita Saptami, Radhashtami, and before that Bhaktivinoda Thakur's. After that, Bhaktivinoda Thakur's appearance, right? Appearance of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Haridas Thakur's disappearance, and Janmashtami, Nandotsav, and Vishwarupa Mahotsav. These are so many festivals are coming in this 1 month. Starting from today to the upcoming Purnima, not the Purnima that is coming 5 days, but the Purnima after that. This 1 month, 5 days, or you can say 1 month, Param Gurudev told this as Hari Smarana Mahotsav, festival of Lord's remembrance, not festival of food. Festival of Hari Smarana, remembrance of Lord Hari. How is it possible? Nama Sankirtan. Constant singing. From today onwards, evening there will be Sankirtan. 4 o'clock there will be special assembly. There will be Radha Krishna will come on the swing. They will be offered nice bhoga, and then they will be performed arati. All these things will be accompanied with Sankirtan. And then after that, there will be Sandhya Arati, evening, Radha Krishna Jugal Arati and Gaur Arati, Parikrama, and then again Kirtans, and there will be assembly where Hari Katha will be spoken. So, when Param Gurudev was there, it used to be Hari Smarana Mahotsav, it used to be there for 1 month continuously. Later, we had, procured land in Sridham Vrindavan. When we procured the land in Vrindavan, after that, the swing festival is observed in Vrindavan. It's a festival where Radha Krishna is. So, it's a festival observed in Vrindavan. So, in our Vrindavan Math, this festival started to begin, and therefore the Prachar party, those who were in preaching tour, they would go to Vrindavan. Guru Maharaj also used to go to Vrindavan during this time. But in Calcutta Math, those who are staying, they would continue this Hari Smarana Mahotsav. So, in this manner, this festival went on for so many years. But slowly, interest in Kirtan is coming down day by day. Interest in Hari Kirtan is coming down day by day. We are more and more interested in watching mobiles and laptops, and we are, more than Hari Smaran Mahotsav, we are doing mobile Mahotsav every day, which we should be doing. Hari Smaran should be done every day, but we are doing mobile Mahotsav. Unfortunately. So, all the devotional limbs are possible in accompaniment with Krishna Sankirtan. So, our previous acharyas, they have given us this facility to perform this Jhulan Yatra Utsav for 5 days only while performing Sankirtana. And we should engage in as many services as possible. As I already said, we have no eligibility to even enter into the Vaikuntha. But we have been awarded this service of Golok Dham, and that too of the Madhuri Rasa Bhaktas, by our previous acharyas only. Therefore, we have to observe this because they have ordered us. We have to observe this following their footsteps. That is why if you see, when we are, preparing the swing festival, in the area where the swing festival is prepared, that is, Vrindavan, you can say, at that place, Prabhupada's portrait, Param Gurudev's portrait, Gurudev's portrait, they are all placed there also. Because we cannot directly serve Radha Krishna. Our Gurudev, Param Gurudev, Prabhupada, they are all members of Sri Vrindavan Dham. They have very mercifully accepted us as their disciples. Therefore, through them, we offer the service to Radha Krishna. We cannot surpass them. So, this is the manner in which we should observe, because in the Aishwarya mood, in the mood of opulence, Aishwarya bhavete sakala jagata mishrito. The entire world, everyone, mostly, those who are doing bhajan, they are doing in Aishwarya bhav. Aishwarya bhav means in opulence, with awe, with reverence, with the fear of committing offenses. There are 32 seva paradas, offenses while performing service. 10 nama parada, 10 offenses to the holy name while chanting. And there is Vaishnava parada. We need to be very, very cautious while performing, service. But in Ragamarga, there is no such fear of any offenses. Therefore, our previous acharyas, they, understanding our eligibility, they have given us this provision for the swing festival not in the mood of gopis. We have not attained the mood of the gopis, but following Sri Guru and his orders. Therefore, whatever we are doing, whatever swing festival or whatever we are observing, is basically going in the mood of reverence only. We are in reality worshipping Lakshmi Narayan, not Radha Krishna. Because the worship of Radha Krishna is possible in complete intimacy, the feeling of possessiveness. With that mood only Radha Krishna service is possible. But even though we are serving Radha Krishna in the temple, because the mode of worship is not in spontaneous, because we don't have that eligibility. Vidhi marga rata jane, swadhinata ratnadane, raga marge Qurana pravesh. Our previous Acharya Shri Narottam Das Thakur has very clearly explained. We have to stick to Vidhi marga. Vidhi marga means with rules and regulations. Performance of bhajan with rules and regulations. Swadhinata Ratnadane, when we are following to these rules and regulations very, very cautiously and meticulously, when our faith becomes very firm, when we are freed from the anarthas, when we get the taste for the holy name and the holy dham, then Swadhinata Ratnadane, we will be relieved from these rules and regulations. These rules and regulations are like bondage. But we need to be in that bondage to be disciplined to perform. If our previous acharyas were not to say, you have to chant at least 16 rounds in the day, nirbandha, kariya nirbandha, you have to bound yourself. You have to bind yourself with certain rules and regulations. You have to discipline yourself. Sankhya purvaka nama gana natibhi kalavasani krita. Our Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, they were spending time in Vrindavan. How? Sankhya Purvaka Naam. They used to perform the holy name in a fixed count. Every day. One day 16, another day 64, another day 32, another day 4, another day 6. No. Sankhya Purvaka. With a fixed, count, one should chant the holy name. Nama, Gana. Not only holy name, Gana. Gana means prayers, Kirtans. We have to perform fixed number of Gana also every day. Like, let's say for example, Gurudev Ashtakam, Param Gurudev Ashtakam, Prabhupada Ashtakam, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ashtakam, Jagannath Ashtakam, like this, or Damodar Ashtakam, fixed. Every day we should do that. They used to do that. Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gana Natibhi. Natibhi means offering obeisances. To every day they would offer obeisances fixed to fixed number of Vaishnavas. Every day at least 1000 Vaishnavas offer obeisances. 100 Vaishnavas, whatever it is. Fixed. Fixed number of chanting, fixed number of kirtan, fixed number of offering obeisances to the Vaishnavas. Kala Vasani Krita. In this manner they used to spend the time. Nidra Ahara Vihara Kadi Vijitocha Atyanta Dinochayo. They have given up Nidra Ahara Vihar. Sleep, food and roaming about. All these three things have been completely left out. And Atyanta Dinochayo. With great humility, they were living in Vrindavan. Gopi Bhavara Samritabdila Hari Kallolam. They were from the Gopi Bhav. They were constantly drinking that. So even they have exemplified and shown to us how we need to be disciplined and regulated in our practices. So what I was telling is that we have to be regulated in our devotional practice. Then when all our anarthas are finished and when our loving attachment to the Lord becomes developed, Swadhinata Ratnadane, at that time we will be freed from the bondage of the regulations and rules. Not before that. Oh, I want Gopi Bhav, therefore I will behave like Gopi. No, that's artificial. Simply by wearing dress like Gopis, if we go to Radhakund, so many men, boys, they are also wearing, saris like, Gopis. We are Manjaris, we are Gopis. Simply by external dress, nobody will become, a Gopi or a Manjari. One has to become Gopi or Manjari from within. That is a heart thing, that is not a body thing. Just by simply external decoration, nobody can become a Gopi. Swadhinata Ratnadani, then when we become attached, then we will be freed, or Gurudev will free us from these, regulations. Ragamarga Korana Pravesh, and then we will be made to enter into the Ragamarga. Then it's a very, very far-fetched thing for us. We have to be regulated in our life. So these 5 days of Swing Festival, we are observing in a regulated manner with all the rules and regulations. There are no rules and regulations. That land, every day it is going on, but there are no rules and regulations. Here we are observing with rules and regulations. Means our worship is not directly in connection to Radha Krishna, but it is going to Lakshmi Narayan, which is observed with regulations, observed with opulence. So when we get the spontaneous loving mood to Krishna, or when we get that taste to the Krishna's Dham, Krishna's name, etc., then we will be relieved, and then our actual service begins there. So this Swing Festival, all of us should observe only not because we have got the eligibility, but because it has been ordered by our previous acharyas. It has to be in accompaniment with Krishna Nama Sankirtan as regulated by the previous acharyas. We should not do anything more, anything less. Just do whatever has been ordered, and one day we will get the taste, and then we will be, made to enter into that absolute plane where it is performed in raga with attachment to the Lord. And that place which is the highest abode, our what's the name? Rupa Goswami has written in his Upadeshamrita how that supreme abode, that Gogoloka is supreme, and the pastimes that are happening on the banks of Radhakunda are supreme. Vaikuntha Janito Vara Madhupuri. Above Vaikuntha is Madhupuri. Madhupuri means Mathura. Tatrapi Rasotsavat Vrindaranyam. Udarapani Ramanath. Above Mathura is Vrindavan, where Rasa Krida, the Lord Krishna's Rasalila pastimes are happening. Tatrapi Govardhana, above Vrindavan is Govardhana, where Radha Krishna are constantly meeting with each other in various groves, various bushes, various trees, they are meeting. Therefore, above Vrindavana, Vrindavan there is only one Rasa Mandali, you can see. But in Govardhan, all the places. So above Vrindavan is Govardhan. And यहाँ पे गोकुलपते प्रेमामृत आप्लावनाथ तत्रापि गोवर्धन राधाकुंड में यहाँ पे गोकुलपते प्रेमामृत आप्लावनाथ. Above Radhakund, above Govardhan is Radhakunda, where Premamrita Aplavanat, where one is completely submerged in the nectar of Prema. Because among all kundas, Radhakunda is most dear. Among all the reservoirs, ponds, lakes, rivers, etc., Radhakunda is most dear to Krishna. Because Radhakunda has come into manifestation by Mana. Mana means the sulky mood of Radharani. That is why it is very, very dear to Krishna. So, Radhakunda mihapi Gokulapate Premamrita Plavanath Kuryadasya Virajato Giritate Sevam Vivekina. So, who is that fool who would not want to perform bhajan by staying at Radhakunda, which is at the foothills of Govardhana? Means those who do not want to perform bhajan at Radhakunda, they are simply fools. But this is for whom? Not for us. We don't have that eligibility to stay on the banks of Radhakunda. Our Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has very mercifully manifested Radhakunda in Ishodhyanma, Shridham Mayapur. Sit on the banks of Radhakunda, that is not different from Braja Radhakunda. It is the same. Our Param Gurudev has manifested in our mat. Sit on the banks of Radhakunda, Shyamkunda, perform Hari Bhajan. The most ideal place for worshipping. Therefore, on these banks of Radhakunda, whatever swing festival pastimes are happening, they are eternal. They are, done out of very spontaneous loving mood to Krishna. But we will observe these 5 days for as ordered, as regulated by our previous acharyas, so that one day we will get taste the swing festival of Radha Krishna. So this is not a play for 5 days. Oh, I swung this thing. It's not a play. It is a service that we really want to enter into eternally, and therefore we should be praying with that mode. Okay. So tomorrow is the disappearance of Gauridas Pandit and Sri Rupa Goswami. Tomorrow only I told. Today बोला. Tomorrow बोला मैं तो. So we will hear about Sri Rupa Goswami and Sri Gauridas Pandit tomorrow, and we have Baldev Purnima also coming very shortly. So we will hear about Baldev also. Very important festivals are coming. Janmashtami is coming, Radhashtami is coming, Lalita Saptami is coming. So many important festivals are there. So we shall try to observe by hearing Harikatha all these festivals. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaः. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Pancha Tattvatmak Shri Gaura Hari ki jai. परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्तिदयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरु वर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। सपरिकर श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन श्री श्री राधा गोविंद श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ जीव की जय। श्री पवित्र आरोपण एकादशी तिथि वरा की जय। श्री श्री राधा गोविंद झूलन यात्रा महामहोत्सव की जय। श्री हरिस्मरण महोत्सव की जय। समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौ